Hey guys, it's your girl Shalae and I'm back today with another video. In today's video, we're going to discuss the status of the fourth stimulus check. We're also going to discuss unemployment, Social Security increase, hazard pay, EBT, pandemic EBT, clothing vouchers, and more, my darling. Why? Because today is Ask Shalae. So if you want to know what the family had to ask, you already know what to do. Stay tuned. Your girl's got you covered. Now, if this is your first time tuning into my channel, hi, hello, hey friends. My name is Shalae, and here on this channel, we discuss shopping, saving, and everything in between. I would love to have you a part of my internet family. Super easy. Click the big old red subscribe button down below when you're in, just like that. So while you're at it, go ahead and give me a like because you love me bringing this content to you every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, as well as go ahead and pick up my ebook. If you ever thought about getting on YouTube, honey, get on YouTube to increase your business visibility. If you want to make a little extra cash, whatever you want to do, just get on here, as well as go ahead and pick up that Amazon Prime for 30 days free on your girl. Now, guys, let me go ahead and put out this disclaimer. I will never contact you in the comment section and ask you to contact me on any other platform, whether that's WhatsApp, Instagram, Cash App, anything at all. You do not have to contact me. I can assure you it's not me that is reaching out to you. So please don't contact me on a social media platform saying you just talked to me, because it was not me, my darling. It is a spammer. I've tried reporting them. If you have time, you can report them, but I'm not asking you to do so, okay? Thank you, thank you, thank you for all those that continue to watch, and I see you down in the comments going back and forth. You don't have to do that. Just let them be. Just don't contact them, all right? Now, I do have my computer here because I'm going to be looking down just to answer some of your questions, but the first question comes from Jennifer. She says, hey, Shalae, is Tennessee getting pandemic EBT in September? If so, what date? I'm pretty sure Tennessee probably will get it. It doesn't have the date just yet when I'm filming this video for the emergency allotment, but I'm pretty sure because Tennessee still has the state public health emergency in place. So I'm pretty sure it will happen, but as soon as it does, you know, I'll bring you a video. The next one comes from Wanda. She says, hey, Shalae, I'm in New Jersey. Will there be any fourth stimulus check or as well as stimulus money for the city of Newark to residents? So as of right now, guys, I haven't been putting out any videos regarding the stimulus because I'm not going to say I think it's hocus pocus, right? Anything can happen. I am definitely a glass half full type of girl, very optimistic, but I don't see anything in the news that's indicating that there's going to be a fourth stimulus check. So I don't want to be out there saying, hey, it's a fourth stimulus, and y'all watching and clicking and you like, girl, where that money at? Like, I'm dependent on that money. Like, Shalae, you said it should be coming. Right? Y'all trust me and I trust y'all, and I value the trust that y'all instill in me, right? So I'm like, I don't see it. Now for the city of Newark, I was looking for New Jersey to see if they have any pilot programs or maybe if anything is coming. I just didn't see that either. So I'll keep you on my radar. Y'all know I am the girl on finding that free money. So if it's out there, I'm gonna find it. But if you are in New Jersey, help out Wanda. Let us know down in the comments below. All right, the next person comes from Yolene. She says, hey, Shalae, I need you to give me more information, please. This is my first time. Yolene, what information you need? Like, Yolene, oh, that's Jolene. Jolene. I think that's how it goes. I don't know. Let me know down in the comments below. Isn't that a Dolly Parton song that goes Jolene? Jolene, I think so. All right, the next one. So, girl, you gotta come correct, Yolene. All right. The next one comes from Arlene. She says, greetings. My daughter does not receive SNAP, but she has 2 children, aged 2 and 7. How can she go about getting pandemic EBT? Well, for the pandemic EBT, as long as her child that's in school or in daycare as well, then she should be able to get the pandemic EBT on there for if this child is in school, she should be able to get the free, if they're receiving free or reduced lunch. That's what I'm trying to say, okay? If they're receiving free or reduced lunch, she should definitely get it for the 7-year-old. And then for the 2-year-old, are they enrolled in any type of daycare? Because I think it's like children under 5, but it has to be enrolled in a daycare program. But nonetheless, she would have to apply if they haven't sent it to her, or make sure she does qualify for it, okay? All right, the next one comes from Mary. One of my daughters has gotten this pandemic EBT, but the other one hasn't. What do I need to do to get hers? Okay, are they in the same state? Do they have the same school district? Because different states have different times. Different school districts have different times that they are distributing the pandemic EBT as well. So it's not just as clear cut. you know, where it's like, okay, well, I'm getting it, everyone should get it. It doesn't work like that. I know Louisiana is notorious for that. Like, there's some people I talk to in Louisiana and they're like, girl, I'm in Baton Rouge and I got mine. Then there's other people like, I'm in Natchitoches, girl, and I ain't got mine. So it's just different parishes. It's a lot of bit different. It's complicated, like Facebook, right? It's a complicated relationship. All right, the next one comes from Shirley. What up, Big Shirley? I'm just thinking about Martin. All right, she says, I don't know if she's big or not, okay? All right. She says, I receive SSDI and I'm not able to pay my light bill. Now my cable is going to be my Wi-Fi, which is not cable, it's Wi-Fi. She says, I'm in Gainesville, Florida, and I don't know what to do. So there's a lot of programs right now that are going on as far as utility bill, light bill. We're getting ready to go into the winter months, which is a thing. It's like low energy, or it's LAHEAP. I can't think of what the acronym is, but the first thing I need you to do, Shirley, is dial 211 from your phone, and they should be able to have you some type of assistance or some program that they can set you up with that'll be able to help you, okay? Do that for me, mama. Dial 211 and tell them. All right, the next one comes from Sandra. She says, ooh, Sandra from 227, Sandra. You can tell how old I am, right? All right. Shalae, what about the students that are homebound that have issues that prevent them from attending school, like mental health issues? Well, it just depends, Sandra, for pandemic EBT for them, because if your child is being homeschooled under the new rules for 2021-2022 school year, they would not qualify for a pandemic EBT. They're changing things, right? Because a lot more students are at home. Now, for mental health issues, that would be something that I would have to look up, because I haven't seen where they would address this, because remember, even in order to get pandemic EBT, they must miss 5 consecutive days. So I'll go ahead and look into that one, but I'm pretty sure it probably may be a no, but don't hold me to that, right? Because there may be some type of extenuating circumstance. All right, the next one comes from Janet. She says, what if your grandchild is out of school doing virtual because one of them are underage to get the vaccine on there? For instance, my grandson is 8. He has an autoimmune disorder and he cannot return to school. And his sister is 6 and too young for the vaccine. And they both are virtual learning. So yes, Janet, then if your children are doing virtual learning, then yes, you would be able to receive it. Now, some people told me that their states did not give them the choice of virtual learning. I think they said our state, like Alabama. I don't know if that is the case, because remember, the schools and the state still has to apply for the pandemic EBT for 2021-2022 school year. Like, they still have to apply for it. So if they're like, hey, everyone in our state is going back to school, there's probably no reason for them to apply for it. You know, kind of like what Florida is doing, which I don't understand, but all right, let's move on, but they should be able to receive it. The next one comes from Michael. Do you have any Medicare videos to help those that are on the original Medicare? 50% of 61 plus million beneficiaries don't shop their Medicare coverage annually, and open enrollment is coming up October 15th through December 7th. I'll start doing some Medicare videos. If you guys want to see that, let me know down in the comments below. I can start researching. I don't know much about it, but I have no problem with dedicating myself to learn about it, calling, asking those questions. But if you want to see it, let me know. All right, the next one comes from Lovely. She says, I have a virtual assistant agency based in Kentucky. What grants have you seen in Kentucky? There's a lot of grants that are out there. A lot of people, I got this question. This was like a reoccurring question regarding grants. There are so many grants on there. Like I said, I always refer people first to your Small Business Administration or the Chamber of Commerce in your area. Somebody said I referred them to the town hall. I don't even know what the town hall is, right? But always check those two places, because your Small Business Administration, that's what they're doing. They're looking out for people within that city or within that state. So you want to go to them first, because they'll be like, hey, we have this grant going on, or this grant. A lot of times if I'm unable to find it online, and that's what I do, I search for online, and that's how I bring you the information. So with Kentucky, girl, do me a favor, go to your Small Business Administration first, and then go to the Chamber of Commerce, and I'll look, and you need to continue to look as well. All right, the next one comes from Helen. She says, how do I find these free or reduced computers in the state of Missouri? This was a reoccurring thing as well. Sharon's asked about the free laptops and tablets. All right, when it comes to the free laptops and tablets, most of you are aware I put out a video on the broadband internet where you can get $50 off your broadband internet or cable bill until the public health emergency has ended, right? Now, With the $50, not only that, they have a $100 voucher that you can get towards a tablet or a computer. Now, there's companies like People for PCs, I just did a video about this, that they have reduced the rate of their laptops or computers so that way that you can essentially use your voucher and get a laptop for free. In some cases, you may have to still pay $25 or $50. It all depends on which provider that you are using. Some providers will go ahead and grant the $100 and you can use it towards a tablet. It just depends. Now, in some other cases, if you go read those comments, people are like, I couldn't, $100 doesn't do anything. Well, maybe for your provider, it doesn't. But I know some providers had, like I said, the People of PCs. It was another one that I discussed. Watch the video. I discussed it, but they will go in. I know in Louisiana, there's a company that goes in and teaches you how to apply and get the laptop or the tablet as well. So it all depends on the provider. That's what you would have to do. All right, the next one comes from Irene. She says, hey, Queen, how are you, Shalae? Are there any programs in Arkansas giving computers to laptops for seniors? I will go in and check because that senior video was very popular as well regarding the free computers. I would definitely check as well. So I'm gonna go back because you guys are asking about the laptop and the computer a lot. So I'm gonna do that. The next one comes from Shania. She says, is there any offer for bus tickets? I'm in Texas. I need emergency help to go home. I didn't see anything for bus tickets, but I seen something for trains. And I want to say, oh, I can't think of it. It was something about trains that they were doing like a ticket. I don't know. I would have to go look. I read and consume so much content. It almost like it runs together. Like, you know how you know something, but everything is like, you just got too many tabs open. That's what I have going on. She said, what about clothing vouchers? I lost everything. Anytime that you need a clothing voucher, especially because you've lost everything in an emergency situation, reach out to the American Red Cross, reach out to different churches. Also contact DCS, the Department of Children and Services, because they have caseworkers or social workers that will have like an agency list. And on that agency list, they can call someone or let you call someone and say, hey, this is what happened. And there are certain agencies that can get you clothing, food, as well as housing or some accommodations within 24 to 48 hours. I'm telling you, I know what I'm talking about with this. But also dial 211 and they may be able to help you as well. But I will have to think about, I know I haven't seen anything regarding a bus ticket. All right, the next one comes from Linda. She says, I'm interested in senior home repair. Can you post a video? I'll do a video on that. On some of my videos that I've done, I've included home repair. It just depends. There's the Habitat for Humanity that helps out with home repairs. There's a lot of volunteer services, as well as there's a lot of churches. So there are programs as well for the home repair service, but I can do a video. If you guys want to see that, let me know down below as well. The next one comes from Connie Mae. She says, I have not received my stimulus check, my third stimulus check. Well, Connie, what happened when you reached out to the IRS? Did you check the portal to see what's going on? Did you try to contact them via phone? Were you within the income limits for the third stimulus check? If not, if you don't receive it, of course, when you go to file your taxes next year, you will be able to get your stimulus check as well. All right, the next one comes from Drea. She says, hey, I've been self-employed for years, but I just made my business an LLC. Congratulations to you. This year, I'm trying to start business credit without personal guarantee and trying to get grants and loans with without a personal guarantee. I need some business advice. Well, Drea, you probably be a candidate for my one-on-ones. As fall is approaching, I'm going to go ahead and start bringing those back. I'm doing some things in the background. Shalae is creating a whole little website. We're going to make this all legit, mama, okay? So that way you guys can book and I have more dates besides a weekend and we can get some things going, all right? So definitely we'll do that. The next one, as far as business grants, I always tell you guys, Google and God. Like, you have to Google, you have to get out there, you have to network with people, you have to contact these Small Business Administration, you have to go through the Chamber of Commerce, you have to do these things, okay? The next one comes from Tammy. How do I apply for the Benefiber and Kellogg settlement? Girl, that is so easy, Tammy. If you click the last video where I mentioned it, I have the information in the description box below, as well as if you go to Google and just type in Benefiber settlement or Kellogg settlement, it'll bring it right up, and you apply it, and you're good to go, girl. You in there like swimwear. All right, the next one comes from, let's see here, we got quite a few. Brittany, she says, do you write grants? If so, can you help me with mine? Girl, I don't. But if you go to Google, look, I always tell y'all to go to Google. I'm not playing. If you go to Google, put in sample business grants. And when you put in there, whatever type of business you have, maybe it's a cosmetology business, put in cosmetology business grants, right? Put those in there. It's going to bring up a whole bunch of business grants. And then you take it and you customize it to what you need. So start to chop it up, cater it, and make it what you need and make it sound good. They're going to give you the big words, you know, kind of fit it to your liking. And try that first before you start paying someone, because when you pay people, sometimes the grant writers, they want a percentage of the grant that you may receive. So like, they may be like, well, if you get approved for this $3,000 grant, we want 10% of it. So it means you got to pay them additional $300. I'm just saying, when you start getting there, you think people are going to write you grants where you can get 50, 75, and 100,000 without them getting something? I'm just letting you know, be aware, sis. All right, the next one comes from, let me see here. Most of these are about, okay, Shamaria says about childcare resources. Guys, I did a video on childcare resources. I didn't post the video because it was a lot of deadlines and I didn't know if you guys want to see it. But if you guys need childcare assistance or resources, let me know, because I can definitely do a video on that as well. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and end it here. My husband is calling me, which means he's like, girl, you need to leave the office and you need to come home with me. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. So thank you so much as always for tuning in and asking those questions. Definitely, if you have a question that you want me to address, leave it down in, or click the link down in the description box and it'll go ahead and submit your question and I'll bring it on here. As well as remember, I will never contact you, okay, at all. And if I do, I'll let you know that I am contacting you. So do not fall victim to these spammers and robots and everything that's out there. Go ahead and pick up my ebook. Congratulations to all those that are starting their businesses. I love to see it. I love it. I love it. I love it. To my seasoned seniors, I love you. I'm going to continue to bring you some resources. And to everyone else, y'all just have a good day, okay? A good weekend, a good day. And yeah, I will talk to you later. Get my ebook. Bye, y'all.